Hi Virgo, here's a general look at your solar chart for the whole of 2010. This is part 1 and I'm just going to do it very fast as I can anyway, and as directly as I can without going into all the little asides. I'll do my best anyway. So the eclipse on January the 15th, that's going to send a pulse of energy out over the subsequent 6 months, bringing new beginnings to your sense of personal power and creativity. So you'll be picking up the pieces from, the last 2.5 years, and the ways you express love and joy both to yourself and others. Try out something new that you really enjoy and which expresses your more playful, creative self. Part of the picture may be a more lighter interaction with a romantic partner, or with children, or with animals as well, pets. So from mid-January to June the 6th and September the 8th till the end of the year, Jupiter's passage through Pisces lights up your partnership area, bringing you into contact with others from very different backgrounds to your own. So you'll be having to be very adaptable there. Or maybe meeting others with a very different philosophy who've got lots of questions, or maybe you've got lots of questions. The influence of another's slant on things will seed new ideas in your mind, some of which take root, and I think that'll be a time when all close alliances tend to flourish, and you're more likely to grow through your most significant relationships. And if you haven't got that certain someone, then maybe they could be coming into you. At least reach out towards that possibility if you're looking. And equality in partnerships will also be highlighted now during that phase there. Once Jupiter parts company with Neptune Chiron from the end of the first week of January, I think a lot of things are going to start coming into focus for you, because in 2009 this at times confusing influence may have left you wondering about things, may have given an air of uncertainty, possibly regarding health matters or matters of work and employment. You may have taken things for granted there, or set too high an ideal to attain. You may have had to sort of come down a peg or two. You may have taken things, you may have helped somebody needy as well, which took your energy or your time, or explored maybe the more, gone into healing but explored the more esoteric side of healing. Or maybe you've just been busy with jobs, daily tasks, studying alternative therapies, diet and vibrational healing, and healing with light energy works well now, by the way. Some nice surprises should be coming your way on June the 8th and September the 19th, when Jupiter conjuncts Uranus. So sort of like a moment of epiphany could be happening then. Just around those 2 dates, not too far away. From the beginning of January there will be a growing sense of clarity, and you will feel a stronger sense of progress, as as if you're finally able to move forward with things, and maybe a long cherished hope will start to seem more possible than it has done previously. With Neptune continuing to make its influence felt in the daily work and health area, you should listen to your gut instinct. Neptune rules the third eye, you see. When making any decisions related to dear ones, children, animals, or maybe a risk-taking idea, don't gamble everything on what you can't afford to lose, of course. And when Saturn opposes Uranus from Virgo from mid-April to early July, you and the universe will be finishing off a long cycle of clearing the decks and reprioritizing, so that you can develop more easily your personal interests and work on what is best for you, yourself. So you've been learning to draw a line in the sand and preserving more quality time for yourself, within the parameters of what you've got at the moment anyway. Virgos born on the last 4 days will feel this most acutely. With Mars in a background area until early June, there's going to be a lot going on behind the scenes as something slowly comes together. This is a good time for inner work, imaginative or spiritual pursuits, and will take the edge off any tensions felt in your attempt to stabilize matters related to a partner, to a partnership agreement maybe, and consolidate your commitment to your own self-improvement. When Saturn opposes Uranus from Libra from mid-July to August the 11th, the focus is going to be on your material security. Financial and property matters may be highlighted, also possessions, and how you can slowly make your life more comfortable for you and yours, despite changes related to joint finances. You will be learning to be more sensible and consistent with the budget, and more vigilant about the quality of the ingredients that go into your daily life, like food, water, air, things like that. Now, Uranus working from Pisces for a little while longer, your opposite sign, will continue to destabilize things in close relationships, and others close to you may be experiencing change in their own lives. So this is the last stage of this cycle before Uranus goes into Aries long term from March 2011. Actually, it goes in there a little bit this year as well, just to give you a little taster. Saturn aspects Pluto from Libra as the year kicks off, continuing until the end of February, and then again from August to the beginning of September. You may feel the pressure to be creative and innovative with small resources, or maybe little time or little space, and you find it difficult to source the materials you need, or you could, any of those things. And once you've done so, you might find it problematical getting going with it, or maybe getting somebody's permission or attention or enthusiasm. Early Virgos, you're going to be feeling this influence most strongly over January and February and August 2010, but all of you will sense the time is at hand to change the status quo and build for a better future. So you may have to be patient for a little while longer while things come together. Some good news is that when Jupiter moves from Aries into Aries, from June the 6th to September the 8th, the odds will definitely be more stacked in your favor related to joint finances, property transaction, and also deeper bonding with somebody else, and a deeper mutual appreciation of each other. So although you early Virgos are going to be feeling this first, all will benefit from Jupiter's protective and expansive influence, bringing opportunities for growth through improved conditions related to material security. And also this is a gear change period as well. So decluttering, clearing the decks in the hope of more comfortable conditions to come in your life in the future. In particular, June the 8th looks optimistic, and a light could switch on in your mind. Also September the 19th. Definitely a positive leap forward is likely, or just to the side of those dates, the degree of which would be dependent on your natal chart. Well, we've run out of time, so that seems to be the end of part 1 of your overview of 2010. I'll catch up with you with part 2. See you there.